And these are the first steps I'm taking on land in 49 days. Oh my goodness, this is a workout. Some water or some soda or something.
If our progress teaches us anything, it is that man, in his quest for knowledge and progress, is determined and cannot be deterred. And now, a mysterious force is loose somewhere upon the sea. And the mysteries of creation are there. And the moon and the planets are there. And new hopes for peace and enlightenment are there. So we ask God's blessing on the most hazardous and dangerous and greatest adventure on which man has ever embarked. And therefore, we set sail.
Oh, here we go! Here we go! Here we go! The dinghy is tied up to the chain on the wall with all the other dinghies. And these are the first steps I'm taking on land in 49 days. Goodness gracious. This feels incredible. Can you see how beautiful this place is? Wow. This is a new country and a whole new culture and region, and I don't know much about. There's so much to learn, and I'm so excited, and I'm genuinely overwhelmed. The ground is so still. Like, I stop and I get like, it's like an anxiety almost of like, I have no idea what to do first. I think I'm gonna get something to eat. Ice cream. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Okay, I'm going on a mission. My mission is to find a new spear. I heard that there's like a hardware store that's owned by a fisherman, and he might have a spear. And then I might stop at a burger joint on the way back. Whew, it is a good day to be on land, everybody. Right next to the dinghy dock is where all the fishermen come and clean fish. And as they throw like fish guts over, as they're cleaning the fish, right below us are lots of big sharks. Oh, that is the first shark I have actually seen in real life. And when they throw the fish over, the sharks go absolutely crazy. It's Anybody want to go for a swim? Oh, the bird got that one. Okay, I just dropped off my trash here. Later, I'll be headed to the mayor's office here in town to pay I think it's like $7 for trash and water service. It's just a little bit of money to help the people out here on the island for dealing with the slight strain that the cruisers that make it here put on their infrastructure. I'm on my way to a hardware store for my spear gun, and it's a long hill and long climb to this hardware store. I haven't walked in almost 2 months, and I'm exhausted. Oh my goodness, this is a workout. Some water or some soda or something. I'm almost there. I'm an idiot. I just checked Google Maps, and I walked right past it, and I've walked twice the distance that was necessary. I'm walking for like a half hour. So I have a long walk downhill now, back to the street that I missed. Don't you love travel? I went to this hardware store, and I'm actually really impressed. I'm really impressed with their selection. They had a lot of fishing gear. They had a lot of really good quality tools. I love a hardware store. They had like whole spear guns, which was so cool. But the spear guns that they had were either way too big and way too small, like just the spears. And they wouldn't sell me just the spear. But they did suggest that I go to a different hardware store, and guess where it is? At the bottom of the hill where I started. they didn't have any spears that would fit my gun. They were way too long, and it was also like a style that I know wouldn't work with the attachment. Like it wouldn't actually go into the port of my my spear gun. So I'm walking back up the hill, gonna go back to that spot, and I'll just have my gun is a 90 centimeter gun, and I think that they had like a 130 centimeter spear. So I'm just gonna have a huge spear on my gun, and I'll be able to get even closer to fish, and it'll just be a little bit cumbersome to handle, but I would way rather be able to fish than not. Oh, okay, back up the hill. And they're closed. I learned that there's a marine store back down the hill. And so I'm gonna go and try that to see if they would have a spear that would fit my gun. But I mean, I'm enjoying the hike. I mean, it's so beautiful here. Like, it's incredible. And everyone I pass on the road is saying hi. To say hi here, you say kao, or like kao, something like that. Yeah, real quick. This is absolutely not how to say hello in Marquesian. It's actually kaoha, but at this point, I didn't know any better. So, yeah. Yo, I love marine stores. Like, they make me feel like home, all the boat gear that I like recognize and love. And I get here and guess what I see? All of these beautiful spears. A bunch of like really nice blocks. Bonjour. And oh my goodness, there's like dive knives, fillet knives, dive flags, shackles, thimbles, fuel filters, like everything. They've got it all. Oh, I'm so happy. I love a hardware store, especially a marine store. After 49 days at sea, I've finally arrived in Nuku Hiva, French Polynesia. But now I have to check into the country. It's really difficult to navigate all of the documents and paperwork, and so there's a service called Tahiti Crew. Tahiti Crew is an agency that will help you with all of the check-in process when it comes to French Polynesia. I am about to head to shore to check in, and as soon as I get to shore, I'll meet a guy named Kevin, and it will take me right to the authority here in the island, and he helps me with the entire process of check-in and makes the whole process so simple. Let's get to shore. Here we go. Okay, the dinghy is safe and sound. As soon as I get to shore, all I have to do is walk over to this yellow building, and I should be able to meet Kevin, and he'll help me with the huge check-in process. So this is Kevin. We're hopping in his car, and he's gonna take me over to the authority here in the island. So let's see how this goes. Another thing Tahiti Crew has helped me understand is what kind of insurance I'll need while I'm here. I don't need boat insurance, but I do need medical repatriation insurance, which will cover the expenses in the scenario that I need to be medically evacuated from the country and sent back home. All right, we're here at the gendarmerie, which is the authority here on the island, and we're gonna walk in and check in. And there it is. What would normally be a really complicated and long process took us, what? 5 minutes? Five, not even 5 minutes. Yeah, and Kevin being able to help me with the French because my French is not good, not good yet. So grateful to Kevin, so grateful to Tahiti Crew, and grateful to French Polynesia for having Tahiti Crew and enabling the process to be really simple. I'm fully checked in and I have a 3-month visa, and so I have 3 months to explore the Marquesas, get to the Tuamotus, and then to get to Tahiti before I will leave French Polynesia to head to the Cook Islands. Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday morning here on Nuku Hiva, and I think I'm having the first kind of little bit of culture shock being from Seattle. I came to shore with my ukulele because I heard that on Sundays they all like all the Polynesians kind of gather around the dinghy dock and they play ukulele, and unfortunately there's no one there right now, which kind of bums me out because I really wanted to play, but maybe I got here too late. It's about 10 a.m. And I'm walking around town and it's like deserted, like all of the shops and like everything is just shut down. And being from Seattle, there ain't nothing that shuts down on a Sunday morning in Seattle. And so I'm kind of, it's a little eerie. And so I'm walking around this kind of tiny little one street town looking for people to hang out with. Hello, future Luke here. If you like what you're watching, if you'd be so kind as to like the video and even subscribe to the channel. My channel's really young, and so if you were to like and subscribe, it would help me out with the algorithm like quite a bit. And then after this video, drop a comment. Tell me what you thought of the episode. I go through and I read all of the messages, all of the comments, and I respond to most of them too. So, yeah, that would help me out. It's a hard struggle against the algorithm, you know. Thank you. Back to the show.
So I've come to the spot where the Polynesians gather to play ukulele together, and a guy just gave me his ukulele and like walked away. I think he has something to do. I'm able to have like a real Polynesian ukulele. They are really cool instruments, and this is a really nice one. They use fishing line. They use like fishing string for the strings, and they double up, so there's loads of strings. Yeah. Oh, I'm left-handed, so I have to flip all the chords upside down. But yeah, it's super fun jamming with them. Let me know if you think that the pick sounds better. I never use a pick. Oh, it's really cool. Really cool instrument. Really thankful to the guy that just gave it to me and walked away. Yeah, it looks like it was made here. It's inscribed Nuku Hiva, Marquesas. So, I mean, very cool instrument. Very cool instrument. And getting back as you, because we've been jamming for a long time, and I am getting hungry and probably need to head back to the boat soon. Guys, this place is incredible. I have had just so much fun in this anchorage. There's so many people to meet. Right now, I'm on a big fancy catamaran. I want to introduce you to its owner. This is Steph. Say hi, Steph. Hi. Yeah, she's been great. She has Starlink, and so she's been, I've had like my Mac over here uploading footage 24/7 because I don't have a Starlink. And she has a really big fancy audio system that I've been having way too much fun with. Enjoy. Here we go. Libiamo nell'etica, lici tutta di baci affiora, e là affuggevano brazzi nel voluta. Libiam nel delci fremiti che suscita l'amore, poiché quell'occhio al cuore omnipotente va. Libiamo amore, amore fra. I'm not a tenor. Chiusa di baci avrà. And then it gets way loud. Opera's a lot of quiet and then a lot of very loud, and so you have to know when to clip it. Yeah, not blow out the speakers. Exactly. But yeah, it's Steph's birthday today, so yeah, happy birthday to Steph.
Thank you.
Yeah. And we're gonna try to maybe go spearfishing, maybe go out and hunt some maki. The viz doesn't seem that great right now because with these like incredible beautiful mountains all around us, there's a lot of runoff from the hills because the hills are so steep and it rains like every single day, and so there's a lot of runoff, so the viz isn't that great close to shore, but there's ways you can get around it, like going at high tide and such. Steph has, how many world records do you hold?
7.
Yeah, she has 7 world records for spearfishing. So I'm really keen to go spearing fishing with her because I'm gonna learn a lot. That's what we're doing today. So that's what we're doing today.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. Morning, everybody. Just a quick note. I always get sidetracked on my way to shore. This is a really nice catamaran behind me, and the skipper was like standing on the stern, just kind of like smiling happily as I went across. So it was clear that he wanted to chat. And I stopped to chat with him and his wife. They're both from France. They gave me a bunch of bananas, which is super nice. I can't say enough how much I love the community of sailors out here. It's so giving. Everyone is always willing to lend a hand. It only takes a minute or two of like struggle after an outboard dies for someone to jump in a dinghy and then offer a tow. I've towed maybe 4 people so far in this anchorage because I know what it's like to have like bad equipment and to not have an outboard. And when you get a tow, it's just such a gift. It's the best culture and the best community I've ever been a part of, for sure. It arrived. Oh my goodness, y'all. I just got a Starlink sent to me. I have a Starlink. It arrived. I'm so thrilled that it got here okay. Total game changer. I'm gonna be able to watch TV and play Settlers of Catan online. It's a whole new world. Internet access, internet connection. Really, it's just gonna be uploading videos for you guys, but you know how it goes. All right, story time. So the most stressful part about being at sea for 49 days is that my passport was about to expire. Like it was I think I got here within 7 days of my passport expiring. And if I didn't get here, if my passage had taken longer and there wasn't any wind, I would have likely had been deported and had the boat impounded, and I would have been sent back to America, and it would have just been really, really bad. I got connected with someone in the consular agency in Tahiti, and they said that they would be able to renew my passport for me through the embassy in Fiji, and that I had to get some documents sent to them, as well as a 5 centimeter by 5 centimeter photo. It's like, where am I gonna 5 centimeter by 5 centimeter photo? They have like a Photoshop here, which is super, super cool. And so he was able to do the passport photo for me. And I'm over the moon. I'm gonna send off my passport to Tahiti, and then in like 8 weeks time, I will get my passport back, and I'll be able to leave French Polynesia without a hitch. So I'm really happy, very, very grateful for the way that this is turning out.